Hi guys, I'm Etta Rosa and I'm with Etta Rosa LLC. We are a paralegal firm and we also do consulting for law firms. One of the steps that I like to take with my clients is actually creating the roadmap. Now in my software video, you can check that out. I talk about the roadmap. So what is the roadmap? The roadmap is basically a process that you create as far as how you want the firm to run, who are going to be your players, and what's the end game? So let's say you get a certain type of case, you want to profit X amount. How do I get there in the fastest, most efficient way possible, if that's what you want? Another way that my clients do it is by policies. So let's say you're dealing with insurance. If the policy is $100,000 or $6 million or whatever, $10,000. How am I going to run this more efficiently, keep the costs down, and the profit higher? At the end of the day, we're all in it for the profit. We're all in it to make money. We wish we could do this work for free, but we can't. So, at the end of the day, it's all about numbers. And again, I'm going to repeat myself, return on investment, business 101. So how do you create your process? How do you start your process? Well, what you want to do is you want to think about intake, right? So from the time the client or the prospect client walks into your door to when they walk out and it's either settled or tried or negotiated or whatever your end game is, contract is signed. So that's what you need to think about. You need to think about all the steps in between intake and end game, whatever your end game is. If you're not a trial attorney and you just like to negotiate, mediate, and arbitrate, well, then that's where your process ends. That's why I always say end game. So it depends on what type of attorney you are, what your goals are, and how many people you have in order for this process to actually work. So if you are a sole practitioner and you have no one and you hire virtual paralegals, I thank you. If you are a full-blown firm where you have more than one paralegal, legal assistant, receptionist, HR department, great. So you have more players in order to break down your process. So basically what creating your roadmap and creating your process is basically thinking about, okay, what I need to do in order to get to my end game. But you want to obviously do it within the confines of your law firm and your staff. So that's what you need to think about. If you have any questions or if you need help with that, just let me know. Have a good one. Bye.